そういえばこの感じ。どこに連れて行くの？連れて行かないで。
Fatal Frame is a series that deserves more love, but I can't really blame anyone since the games are rare. 5 games since the PS2 era. 1, 2, and 3 were released during the PS2 generation. Fatal Frame 5 was released on the Wii U. Where the 4th game, you tell me, it had a release on the Wii but never saw an official release in North America. Fatal Frame 5 was ported to modern consoles a few years ago. Soon after, they decided to port Fatal Frame 4, The Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I remember being so happy when they announced this. I just knew I had to get it. So now that it's released, I booted the PS5, I started playing. So is it any good? Let's find out. Story. You mainly play as 3 characters, 1 detective and 2 women. You have to return to an island to discover the mystery of the woman's past. The detective saved them from a killer when they were young. The more you advance on the island, the more you discover the horrible past and events that happened there. And while advancing through the story, you encounter ghosts. Some are just there to show you the way, and others are just straight evil. In typical survival horror fashion, the story is told via creepy cutscenes. Really, really creepy. You have notes you can find, tapes that you need to listen to, which are very creepy. You can also have random phone calls. They don't really do anything for the plot, but they add to the creepy vibes. I would say the story is interesting enough, but it gets way better at the last chapters. But I won't spoil anything here because things get really interesting when things are starting to reveal itself. I absolutely loved where the story brought me in terms of narrative. Is it my favorite story in gaming? Probably not, but it gets the job done, and that's enough for me. Graphics and presentation. This is not a remake or a remaster, it's basically a HD port of a Wii game. So don't go expecting fancy new graphics. The character models are fine. They have aged well since the good old days of the Wii. The graphics and the ghost effects were great, especially considering what generation this game comes from. Of course, it's nothing compared to today's effects, but still nicely done and works very well. The level design is creepy and is excellent for the kind of game this is. Many of the rooms and environments blend in and succeed in making things really creepy. The only thing that falls flat are the textures. They show their age, and it shows that it's a Wii game. And I would even say some of the textures remind me of the PlayStation 1. You know those pixel things? It's a nice looking game, but it can be very pixelated in some areas. Nothing game breaking, just don't expect a 4K texture pack. Sound design. The audio for this game is excellent. Random crying from other rooms, cool music. The ghosts sound creepy. Everything makes it sound like a vintage horror movie, especially with the old film sound effects. The music is amazing. There's even piano that it serves as gameplay. Songs are really good. Gameplay and performance. This game is fun. It's slow, but fun. You can fight ghosts with a camera and also a flashlight that apparently can take pictures as well. You have different types of films. Some are more powerful than others. They serve as ammo. Like any survival horror, the more powerful films are more rare. You can also upgrade your camera to cause more damage, or even upgrade to reduce reload times. But I won't lie, if you concentrate on upgrading some of your characters, can really become overpowered in no time. Fighting ghosts is super fun, but I can't lie, due to the level design, it can be annoying sometimes. Sometimes the rooms are so small or filled with stuff that it can be easy to get stuck in a corner or even stuck on a piece of furniture. And then the ghost really takes advantage of that. I know I died a few times because of this, and a few times it definitely pissed me off. I would also have preferred to have a faster running animation. Maybe not a full-fledged sprint, but sometimes it felt more like fast walking. It could have been useful, especially if you get lost and accidentally found yourself backtracking because you forgot something. And the game runs well. I played on the PlayStation 5. I had zero glitches. Final thoughts. I actually like this game a lot. It has some issues. Overall, it's an enjoyable experience, a great horror game. I give it a 3.5 Polaroids out of 5.